Hello, my friend. You know that God requires your best and not your least. When you got the Bible, a story is given of Mary of Bethany, whereby she had an ointment of spikenard, and then she went to Jesus, whereby she poured all this ointment on Jesus' head. And people that saw her, they say, you know what, this woman is just wasting the perfume or the oil. She would have, sold it, and then this money would have been given to the poor. But Jesus, told the people that saw her, he told them, this lady is doing a good thing. Now, today I want to tell you that, God always requires your best and not even your least. He wants what you treasure so much. That's why the Bible goes on to say, where your treasure is, that's where your heart shall be. Now, when you love the Lord your God with all your heart, he does expect you also to give him all, whatever you call your best in Jesus' mighty name. That's why a story is given of Abel and then Cain, whereby Abel offered a pleasant sacrifice unto God, whereby he gave it all heartedly to God, and then Cain, he gave, unpleasant sacrifice because he never put there his heart. Do you see that? And then another thing, this lady never minded what people were saying. She kept on doing the work. Sometimes people will see you and then they say you're just wasting the energy or wasting your money, wasting your time going to church, wasting your gift. But I want to tell you, there's nothing that you can do for God that God doesn't treasure as long as you do it all-heartedly. So I pray that may God give you the grace so as you shouldn't even mind about people, but seeking Jesus' approval, whereby, Jesus approved this lady, and then she recommended this lady that she had done a good thing. Seek God's approval, not man's approval, because some men, whenever they see you doing something and then it's not treasurable unto them, they will always, speak about it. But actually, whenever you do something and then it's treasurable before God, he will say, this is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. In Jesus' mighty name. Again, we see now this lady whereby she carried brokenness. She never, opened the top of this, alabaster box. She never opened the box, but actually she just broke the box. You see that? Now, that's what we call brokenness. And God requires us to always carry brokenness, whereby we can have true freedom that is unhindered and is causing, the control within our lives. You see that? It is being released within our lives in Jesus' mighty name. Brokenness, a broken and then a contrite heart, God will not reject in Jesus' mighty name. And then the lady teaches us to always count the cost. This lady was waiting to follow Christ, and then she brought all what she called as possession to her. She brought it at the feet of Jesus. She surrendered it to Jesus. So you must count the cost. It will cost you your time. It will cost you your life. It will cost you even, your family. And that's why the Bible goes on to say, whoever is willing to come after me, let him deny himself, carry the cross, and then follow me. You see that? So God requires us to actually give in the best, always to act in with a broken spirit, always to come and then, when we have counted the cost, whereby we are willing to give in whatever we have to God in Jesus' mighty name. Can we imitate the stories and then the lessons that have been gained from, the story of this lady? And then by that, we shall always be honored by God. We shall always, God shall treasure us in whatever that we do. And then by that, when we go back to him, he shall say, well done, my good and then faithful servant, because we actually exalted him before people in Jesus' mighty name. Be blessed. I love you, but give your best to God. Bye-bye.